Good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Oh, I figure my computer is not really checking the correct window. That should be that one. There we go. Welcome to a stream in, yes, Prehistoric Kingdom. It has been a while since we've been playing this game, and because of that, I will be starting something completely new. But before we do so, let's jump actually into my Showcase Jurassic Park 30. That is a park I have been doing in the past in this game, and let's just quickly check out how it's looking. Also, Kane, good evening. Hunter, good evening. Ceratosaurus, hello to you as well. How are you all doing, and how are you all in general? So, yeah, we're gonna have a fun little stream today. I have absolutely no idea for how long. Just going to be casually streaming a little. It may be a shorter stream, but let's see how it goes. If more people join and we're going to have fun, it might actually be a little bit of a longer stream. Who knows? But I want to just like set stone to, you know, just this kind of new project I'm envisioning in my head. No idea if it's gonna be good, but there is something I have in my head and I want to kind of get rid of it. So this is what we, oh my god, it looks so much different. Oh boy, this looks so different to what it used to be looking. Ooh, you can definitely tell that I did play this game before. Why is everything so, wait, let me just quickly check my settings. It feels almost like as if there is some sort of issue with the settings here. Oh god, where are focus on scenery, camera shake, invert axis? Nope, it's not in here. Resolution, that one is correct. Full screen is okay. FPS limit, ultra. There we go. This is I guess the one. I was looking. Wait, what is the? Oh my god, what's the best one? If it's is it that one? Tessellation, ultra, cinematic. Okay, apply. There is like, I do see some, like you can see them with the icons maybe. I do. Doing good? Okay, doing good is always good. I'm just wondering, like, with the icons and stuff, do you see that? It all looks a little jittery, if that's the correct word. Everything seems to be jittery. Is that, which setting is it? Animation quality high. I think this may actually be this one, but I'm not sure which is the correct setting. Which one we have to use for that also. What's that? Is that the first like on the stream? I don't know if it is. Okay, so that doesn't look any... I mean, it looks a bit crisper though, with the tree at least. But not with the icons. Good evening, Asteria. Hello to you. Yeah, let's have a look if there's anything else we can do about this. So FXAA, SMAA, frames... but I don't want to have the frame sampling, because that we don't even need that. Yeah, no, frame sampling looks absolutely not... I mean, or does it? It almost looks better than the rest it does, which is a bit weird. But I think I like that the most. Is anyone in there in the chat right now who knows how exactly that is going? But in any case, it looks really fantastic. They have improved, especially the foliage. Oh my god, the foliage in this game looks phenomenal. Also, that camera icon is interesting. So we have height interface. Is insert. Okay, I don't have insert as a button on my keyboard anymore because I have a small keyboard. I do hope that we can get out of this with escape. So here goes that. What's the... Actually, hold on. I do see all the... Okay, well, I gotta reconnect. There you go. And now you should be able... We should be able to see the likes on the stream again. Ooh, I wish I did. How does it go that Kane has the ad already? Wait, this is so odd. Why do you have ads already? Ad Kane. No PTB? Prehistoric what? PTB? What's PTB? Prehistoric what? I don't even know. So these are some modules I made in the past. The game looks just so different to what it used to be looking. So this is where we have the realistic Velociraptor area. But like, one thing I must say already, if we talk about bad LODs in the Planet games, these LODs in here, this LOD popping is just beyond me. What the heck is this? This is just not good at all. I like the fact that they have both... Oh god, but the water looks so good. If you want to see the new stuff, you should change the game version. How do I change the game version? I honestly, Juan Ortega, I have no idea what I'm doing over here. This is public testing branch. Wait, hold on. Do I need to go into that one? Wait, give me a second. I'm just gonna show you around what this is, and then so yeah, this is basically the park we've been building in the past, and there's our Spinosaurus swamps over here. I'm not sure whether Spino is actually. I'm not even sure if any dinosaur is still in here because that is so old. I'm not even sure. That's like our little crashed park piece over here. We've got food area, but yeah, I don't even know if it is in here. Well, can I see how somehow park management, animal navigation, navigation? Let's have a look. I don't even see navigation. Is it because I don't have animals? I mean, I'm very certain that there were animals in here in the beginning. Are they still in? I don't even see animals anymore. I think this park or this save might actually be broken because it's so old. Like I did this 2-3 years ago. I don't know. Oh my god! Look at even the font. Even the font is... But like, what's the problem here with the LODs? That is just ridiculous. Okay, if there is a newer version, I should be going to the newer version. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, I did build this myself. This is not like a blueprint or anything. This is a fully self-made building I did, even with like a little 30 in the fences. Really love that, to be doing this. But yeah, apparently... There's, oh my god, it's lagging quite a bit in here. Okay, let's just start the public testing branch then, because that should be the case. If I want to start something new, I should do this on the newest version then. Hold on for a second. I'll be back with you. So for that one, just gonna say, oh my god, that is my face. Also, can we just, what is all the blinking going on? I can't even see if there are 7 humps on the, okay, this might actually be the likes on the stream. Anyhow, excuse me. Let's just quickly go to that one, and then let's say that one, and I should go to. Where? There you go. There you go. Public testing branch. Oh my God, that's like 4 months of a difference. Okay, never mind. Yes, okay, that is... My version was from from December, actually. Kai Berlin, good... Oh my God, Kai Berlin, haven't seen you in eternity. How is life going? What's going on? Also, I was checking qualifying of F1 just like a little bit next to me. Just gonna quickly jump in and see what's going on while the download goes. But the download is like it's quickly done. We're already at like 50%, so that should be done relatively quickly. Kabelin, how is it going? How are you going? Also, by the way, this thing over here is pretty cool. You can see my live followers. Actually, I mean it's blurred, so don't mind me. But you could technically see the live followers of my stream of my YouTube there. Still, like there are a couple of options how you can improve this thing. And you know, then I thought it was Planet Zoo for a second. Oh no, it's not. Oh my God, just imagine I would be streaming casually, like just casually Planet Zoo 2 randomly. I know it's been a while. Happy to catch you live again. Things are alright. Busy but alright. How's it been? Same. Busy but alright. You know, 2 kids kind of change even more of the time available to do stuff. Yeah, just in general, doing very good now. We got into a groove again. The little one isn't like super little anymore. He's already 1.5, and so for now he is sleeping much better, and he's also, you know, a lot more easy going when it comes to keeping a schedule and stuff like that. So that's cool. Also, Chris K, good evening to you. Hello. Okay, so game is starting. So let's have a look how that looks now. 9 likes on the stream. Thank you for that. We're going to explore a little today. Seeing how more viewers come in seemingly, I should definitely... Oh my God, the stego is so good. I should definitely go in and increase the amount of time for the go live at the beginning, like have a longer countdown. I should then just put the stream in earlier, I guess, and then we have a bit of a more almost like a loading time. Okay, so what I'm willing to do, I'm just going to quickly load back into the showcase and seeing if it looks any different. And then we're going to start, and I'm just going to fully say what we're doing. We are building, and if you know me, you could have potentially guessed it, we are building a tropical dome. I want to build a vertical kind of dome structure where we have like some different layers, where we have like aquatic stuff, like some of the new, or rather new, they're not super new anymore, but some of these how they're called, exhibits they brought in, which are super cool, trying to make them look a bit more natural. And then just a half more before Terrible 2 starts. I mean, depends on how you see that, Kane, because at least with our daughter, I like that. I really enjoyed when she turned 2. Oh look, the animals are back. What's that? Animals are back. Ooh, also sorry to ask again, what calculation do you use for streaming? OBS? Yes, I do use OBS. Wonder when they'll add a giant prehistoric Rudy. That's a good question, though. Okay, so that is the park. Animals seemingly are back. Look at you. Oh, the water and stuff looks so much different now. Ooh, oh my god. The quality in this game of the animals is just out of this world. Can I also, I thought I'd explore mode. Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Can we interact? Can I feed you? Are you, yum, 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 yum. Is it tasty? How are you doing? Oh my god, this looks so cool. This looks so freaking cool. I do have to admit though, something does still not look right with the settings here. Oh, what is it? Let's go into that one. And I still believe it is down here to... What is the best, technically the best setting? What is, I never know. I mean, in Planet Zoo, it is definitely the TAA and Planet Coaster, but is it... What is this? I have no idea of these things. Which is technically the best quality you can get? You tell me. Because that certainly isn't. So, okay, that one looks absolutely bad. Also, I should... Where's my Bandicam gone, by the way? So if anyone knows in chat how the best setting should be, and I mean, we had you in, Juan Ortega. You are the one seemingly knows the most about this game, so maybe you do know. I'm very confused to why also the FPS limit can be at none. Then we got hit with YouTube ads already. This is so odd. Why all the ads? I did put it all down. Trust me, guys. I did put it all to the lowest. But it seems like these platforms are like trying to earn money as everything at the moment. So it's not my fault, okay? Okay, so that looks not much better, does it? Huh. I'm not even sure. Like, let's go to UTAA. Okay, this one does actually change quite a lot. If you go to UTAA, yeah, it looks even worse. Because I'm wondering why this is frame sampling, right? FSR. Why does frame sampling? Okay, that one looks crap as well. And then what is that? Huh. Yeah, but I'm still like, what is this? Is the game looking like this, guys? I need to know, because I played the game like again a few weeks ago. Definitely better systems, but fencing is a little annoying. You've got as for settings, I left them as default. Let's see if I can put them back to default. Is there an option to put it back to default? I would need a default setting. Quality. Okay, let's put it to ultra. Or let's put it to medium. Does this change the... Okay, that it doesn't change this setting, right? Okay, but I'm just going to apply that real quick to see if... Oh, yeah, that is absolutely medium. Settings. Let's go to cinematic, please. Native. Oh, this is the FSR quality. Native. Okay, let's have a look. Huh. Okay, that looks good to me. That looks absolutely good to me. Okay, that's the best setting. Let's keep that in mind. But I'm going to try... Okay, that did change again. So if I go to... You can see this nicely here in the back. Yeah, but the thing is, like if I go to off, for example, this is obviously anti-aliasing solution. And then I go to apply, then it obviously should look, yeah, that looks very bad indeed. This looks like crazily over sharpened. But if we go to FXAA, in the past that was also much easier. Frame, okay, what is this? Super mega anti-aliasing. This looks also bad. So what about this UTAA, ultra? Is that the ultra setting? Oh god. Okay, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. There. Use a VPN to change a country that doesn't have many ads. I already use VPN, can't use two. Oh my god. Okay. So just let's double check if the FSR looks better than this. Because I almost like felt that this looks better. And it does. Okay, this is by far the best setting I found so far. So I'm going to keep being on that one. And I'm also wondering, did I put the FPS to... Oh yeah, it's VSync is on. So this is why we actually on... Okay, whatever. I'm going to leave it as is, and then you know, yeah, now it looks really good. Multiple park issues. What are you guys gonna tell me? Dung beetle nest. Blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. We're going to have a look at that. So are the velociraptors and stuff in as well? Like the water has been improved so much. Oh yeah, look at the velociraptors. They're actually in. Hello, my friends. How are you all doing? Ooh. Oh my god. You look good, guys. You look really good. Look at that like rainbow effect on the fur. Ooh, so damn good. So damn good. Let's see if the Spino is around as well, because that's the Spino swamp. Ooh, now looks finally swampy. Or is this actually because of the water isn't cleaned? Oh my god, look at this. Look at, oh my god, this is... Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, now I understand why people are so obsessed with this game. Oh my goodness me. Look at the shadow. Oh, that looks... Better keep chatting. 20,000 a day. Stop counting UFA sign for long. Yeah, that's true. That also kind of... I saw that in my stats. Oh, I mean, it just goes through that tree, which is fine. Oh god, the sounds and everything. Excuse me, but that looks phenomenal. Even on my end, I was just down to 30 FPS for a bit. Also, really don't know if you're just me, but device, because the game is so high quality, the stream randomly goes pixel. Really? It might be. I don't know, guys, about the other ones, but on my end, everything is stable. I've not a single skipped frame, and I have a very stable bitrate. So this might actually be on your end. But if everyone else says that, this could be a thing. But I do see it actually. You know what's fun? I do see it on stream as well. I do see a little lag on stream. If I do like this on my game, it's fine. But on your stream, it's a little laggy. Hold on, what happens if I go out? Is that like... Okay, but it was a little laggy, right? Because now it's fine again for you. But it was a little laggy. I think it just was ever so slightly laggy. Because it was really like in that forest down there with all the stuff. Now it's super smooth again. But on your end, there was a tiny bit of lag, at least in the image. So... Yeah. Okay. Never mind. I think, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to... It doesn't make any sense to stay in that one. I remember we did these rooms even, right? I remember we did like a little bit of these rooms. Not much, but I remember we did a bit. Yeah, there's like a tiny bed in here. And there was that implied little bathroom, which obviously we didn't do. But yeah, these were tiny rooms with like double kind of windows and stuff. It's also kind of funny that we put like these these iron girders and stuff and mesh fences in here. And then like there's like that random door where easily like any dinosaur could have walked into. But whatever. So yeah, they have improved a couple of things, but it doesn't make sense to make it in this game. It's a shame that I never kind of continued with this project as I wished to. It was just like a little bit too much. So let's go back to the main menu. Exit to main menu. Yes, while that happens, I'm going to quickly have a little drinky here. So... Oh, that's so good. So good. A bit of water with a tiny bit of citrus in. So we're going to start a new park, and now it's the question what we do. Do we actually start a challenge mode for what I'm envisioning? That would actually limit me quite a bit, but I guess I won't. I think I'm going to go with Sandbox, and I'm going to still start Tycoon, I guess, or Custom, or creative. I think we're going to go with creative, but I'm still going to put all these things on though. Animal welfare, social welfare, animal habitat welfare. I shouldn't do habitat welfare, should I? Animal browsing fills nutrition, yes. Incubation time multiplier, nope. Animal death can be turned on. Illness, animal injury. Yeah, let's leave that disabled for the moment. Okay, so we are going to start in a more like United Kingdom temperate. I think this is where U.S. coastal, Tanzania grassland, Canada boreal, unlimited, Rudy. Costa Rica definitely not. Jordan desert. I mean, in the desert, putting down a tropical area would be interesting, you know. Spain is kind of would work both. It's just kind of Spain is something I'm going to in a bit, so that is also something that could be fun. I think we're gonna go with Spain. We should go with Spain. Let's do that. Let's start. And again, I have no idea how things are going, guys. We are going to try our best to do a really cool build. And I'm like, today's stream is all about the setup, okay? We are just going to try to basically get everything in place that I have in my head. It's almost like doing a little concept work. Not more like that, you know? This is my... Why is there already a building? This is my target. Okay, clear all notification. Welcome to Prehistoric. Click here to try out variety of tutorial. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, we are getting there. So first things first, hit space to not to pause the game. All right, I'm gonna play Planko. I'm listening, but now watching. Wow, that sounds ominous. The rains on the plains fall mostly on Spain. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm in Spain without the S, right? JTS, the thing is, we're going to build a dome. We are going to build a dome anyways. I was just like, building a dome requires the environment to be not suitable for the full year cycle as into tropical. So that's why I was going to for, you know, maybe UK. And this is why I meant Spain is technically, like, you could get away with the tropical area if you put some heaters in maybe, but I want to build a dome anyways, because as you know me, I like domes. So yeah, okay, let's check out things first of all. I know that they've changed a lot about this stuff over here. These tools are getting a little overwhelming for me, but there is a lot of new water to select from, and I want to test this out first. So we have natural water. Why can I not? Okay. So this is painting natural water. I can increase the size and intensity. What about lower intensity if I go for... Okay. Can I change height or so with water? Wasn't there like a height changer? Size? Intensity? Or is intensity now meant to be the height of it? So if we go all the way down with intensity... Oh yeah, this is... Intensity means height. Okay, that's a weird phrasing. Okay, but if I go to this one... Okay, can I smooth this then later on? Does it smooth underwater as well? Oh, it does. So intensity goes... Oh, that is cool. So I can put the water in and then smooth out the edges easily. But does it also change the water then? Okay, I can't really change the edge of the water, right? No, but it still looks pretty good. Can I change the texture then? Select the material to paint. Scrubland sand. Oh my god. Scrubland grass is kind of this, right? And then, what's that? Is that rock? Oh, this is like, oh, I have all the textures available. Wait, hold on. What is that? Scrubland, there's rock and more rock, right? Okay, let's have a look how they actually look. I kind of want to get into live streaming. Might be a lucky today, had to work. Okay, Kevlin, thank you so much for the luck. Anyways, welcome on in. Thank you so much. That is rock. That is very sandy rock, isn't it? But that, like, coastal stuff over here looks absolutely gorgeous. So that is definitely something I need to keep in mind. But that means I can actually paint everything I want to in every biome. So hold on. Oh, I can put tropical sand in here, even though it's not a tropical map. Wait. That is amazing. Oh my god, and look at that. We have like... Oh, I didn't know they did this. Ooh. So these are like... Ah, okay. So to way more easily paint things into each other. Oh my god, that is... Ooh, wow. Okay, that is fantastic. That is pretty fantastic. So, I love that. Okay, okay, okay. So we checked that out. This is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm just willing to say that this is mega. I'm just quickly going to watch the last Quite Past Gaming. Good evening. I'm just looking at the last couple seconds of the F1 qualifying for a second. You got to wait out for me. This is going to be interesting because the McLaren all of a sudden are in for some absolutely insane lap times. That is, I'm not sure where this is coming from, but okay, Norris doesn't quite make it pole position. That was very close, but Piastri still is on it. Piastri still has it in it. And does Piastri go for pole? And he doesn't. He's even behind Norris. That is insane. Russell is up for something. At the moment, I'm not sure if you guys are interested, but at the moment it's Antonelli leading from Norris and Piastri, and Hamilton in 4th, but he can't do another lap. Hadjar is in 5th, can't do another lap. Leclerc is also doing something. Russell is almost crashing into the wall, and he goes first. Russell on pole right now. Verstappen is not going to be any good. Verstappen only 6th. He just about, oh my god, he just about beat his teammate by like nothing. That is insane. So yeah, it's Russell from Antonelli, from Norris, from Piastri, from Hamilton, Verstappen, Hadjar, Leclerc, actually with a very bad qualifying. Lindblad, very good qualifying, and Colapinto on the last. My message have stopped sending on Twitch. I think I've been shadow banned. I don't think you've been shadow banned, to be honest. Okay, just gonna pull off my phone right now because I was just quickly interested to see. Look at that. Your face is in way of the selection. Oh, you are. Oh my god, I should have. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. Hold on, I'm just gonna drop myself into another position to showcase again what I've done. This, what I meant is if you go to this one, you've got all the different materials from all the different areas, but you can also, and that's quite interesting. Oh, you can, look at that, you can actually drop it up and down. But you can also change like the shape of the brushes. Like this brush is like that, but if you go for this one, it just fully paints. And if you go for that one, it's like that. And if we go, for example, you can also go for desert, and then you get desert grassland, and we can have this one and fully like so. And look at how it all blends into each other. Oh, that is like this is absolutely chef kiss. And then we've got all the different the vegetation paints, and I remember how good they were. I love the fact how this stuff is just growing, and you can even paint some grass, and then look how that just comes out and looking. And then you've got also these kind of things to do. Oh, it's just so good. Now the only question I have is, what's that? Also paint vegetation. The only question is. The only question I have is, when I do this, oh my god, there's like so much tropical stuff over here. Cretaceous scrub. What is this? Paint vegetation, just like that. And then I think this means that they can feed from this, right? Because if you go on here, oh, look at that. This even says from, oh no, this is actually a sign from which time it is, from which period it is. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my god, this is crazy. Look at that. This is really damn good. Really damn good. Look at all the different areas we are in. Like, ooh. I'm like, the only thing I'm wondering right now is, how do I get rid of all these things? I mean, the brushes in this game, they're fantastic. It's like all individual pieces, you know? That is what is actually pretty interesting. So we do have a, oh, this is modules. Oh, I thought this is going to be bulldozing. If I press... Okay, can I just multi-select? Or is it just like... I mean, it's kind of cool that these are just groups. You can just easily delete. But I wish it would also be like a brush to delete it. Or is there maybe a delete brush? Can I just delete it? What's this? Is like all the... Oh, wait. I can... Hold on. Can I create my own brush here? Oh, I certainly can. That is... I remember that was possible. But that is just fantastic. Deselect all, and I can just also go for these shrubs, right? And then 1, 2, 3. It's like something like I'm just clicking right click, and it does also. Oh wait, there's a big remove tree button. I potentially think this is what removes them, right? Oh yeah, okay. But does it remove this? Oh, do I have to select all? Oh yeah, okay. If a foliage brush is not in PC, yeah, this is a absolute must right now. I mean, it is already in Planet Coaster, so why wouldn't it be in here? Okay, so this is cool. This is really cool. We have to find out which kind of size we are going for with our build. But like, I wanted to just quickly test this to see where we are at right now. That is just like, oh my god, it's so good. What about pathways? Is there any changes? I mean, I remember that we can... Okay, so demolish mode, toggle curve is on C. Woo! Okay, and then can I think it's just the way it was before, right? Because I don't think you do need path so much, because it was like you can build whatever you want and people can walk on any kind of... was that again? It was like people could walk on everything, right? Is there like a merge option, by the way? The width, angled snap, remove foliage, length, curve placement. Okay, so if I do hit C, it is a little bit... Okay, so it fills in that here very nicely. That's not a bulldozer. That's a construction crane. Learn your symbols. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine. It could have been just like a wrecking ball, okay? Could have been a wrecking ball on that thing. This is what I had in mind. Anyways, but this is pretty neat. Also, the textures are pretty cool, like especially these. Even though I have to say, these might lean a little bit into the realism too much, but that's fine. Also, by the way, there is a demolition tool. It's just like because it's red. May have not seen that. Okay, so then we have got a whole bunch of fences. What's that, by the way? Exhibits. This is where the exhibits go. So yeah, this is the vivariums, obviously. Can I click them together, by the way? How was that working? Or can I put them right next to it, right? So these were the smaller ones. Okay, I can put them relatively close to each other. They're slightly different, and I remember you can do all kind of... okay, wait, no, how was that again? So the combination, this is basically the different types I have. Right, okay. So this is that, and then I can have this one null, null, and null, and then edit each side separately. Oh, this is sides, roof, front. Okay, so this is how it goes, and this is how the null variants look. Okay, this is fine, actually. And I think this is how it works over here, right? So if I can... do null, and this is just like everything is null. Okay, I don't want to do this separately. I just want to say null, null, and null. And then we got that one, and then we can say tenon. Oh, interesting. And then we can change this to basically all the different types we want to. And I remember there was a way to change certain... Yeah, and then you can also change the foliage stuff in here, and can say how much tropical plants... how much grass, how much fern, how much of anything I want. Rocks, lesser rocks, more rocks, random seed. Oh, I can even have random seeds in here. Okay, interesting. And enrichment. I can have enrichment. Oh my god. Okay, I need to do this, by the way, guys, because this will give me an idea. Oh my god, look at how much there is. Okay, obviously with these hanging lights, I have to check how I do this then. But I want to just merge. Okay, the only question I have is if I duplicate that, can I put them into each other? I can. I certainly can. Okay, so where's the advanced move? Toggle advanced editing. Okay. How do I access this, by the way, with a hotkey? So if I am... Okay. Okay. Huh. All right, this is interesting. Okay, he needs to learn both, actually. Wait, you want him to learn words or symbols? Give a guy a chance. What then? Road dashing, good evening. Never cared about that game, but it resumes soon. I'm here. Yay! He needs to learn, well, yes, but he can only focus on one at a time. Exactly. Exactly. Leave me to learning one thing first. Okay. Guys, this is a very good knowledge we built over here. That means, also, I want to understand, how do I get into, what's the short toggle advanced editing? Is not Control X? Is it X? Is it R? Is it C? It's not C. Is it... I need to see, what is it? Z, T, R, E is just moving around, G, H. Okay, I should be checking the settings. Where would that be? Keybinds. Ah, look at that. Camera, blah, 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 blah. Building. Building. Contextual place mode. Okay. Modular advanced edit. That needs to be on X. Modular duplicate. Control D. Modular advanced duplicate needs to be Control X. No. Needs to be Control and X. How's that not working? Control and Aster, that is just not how it should be. This is Control, Control X, X, Control X. Oh, it automatically does. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Control X is fine. Rotate item is fine. Y and X, Y, X, yeah, that works. Demolish, toggle path is P, toggle grid G, toggle fence, toggle game UI. I think I should put this on. Oh, I can't do this. Okay. That is fine to me. Switch to next item. Okay, let's first of all apply that because this will give me a heads up, and now I should be able to. There you go. And then I'm just like moving this thing around, and I'm just going to copy that, right? Can I? Okay, if I do move it now. Okay, why can I not put these into each other? Oh, hold on. I have got an idea. So if I put this all on null, maybe that is why it didn't do this. So let's first of all say null to everything. And then we're going to say null to this one as well. Also, one thing I already love is that it stays in the same tab as the previous item. Look at that. This is some very nice continuation in the game. Planet Coaster, please check that. Learn from that. Also, you can change the... Oh my god. Look at all the stuff you can do. You can even change the rock color. Are you even kidding me? Oh, that is absurd. That is really absurd. Oh my god. So what is this? So what does this do? Okay, it doesn't even matter. Wow. That is so cool. That is so freaking cool. Okay, now if I move it now... Okay, I can't. Remove full flattened terrain, no. Okay, this is... Okay, free mode. I wonder why I could put these big ones into each other, but the small ones I couldn't. So, okay, the big ones go... Or is it just the same that goes into each other? No, not really. Huh, interesting. Okay, but that means... We were also in which where was I to build these things? Was that in here? Ah, yeah, that's in there. And then we have got like semi-big ones. This is like large, medium. The large one, is it even bigger than one? No, it's like the medium one is medium. Okay, medium. Can I? Okay, I can move the medium one in here too, but I can't move them into the smaller ones. But it's also good to know that I can put the medium ones into each other, into the bigger ones, but the small ones seem to have a collision. That is okay. That's okay to me. Okay. This is all good, all understood, all fine. Let's just get rid of all that stuff here. Blah, 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 blah. So we've done that as well. Let's go back to fences and check out. This is like gates that can go into fences, and I do believe that is relatively simply done. Like put a wall down. Select the gate. Yeah, that is as easy as it goes. Yeah, can I change the height from over here already? Or do I need to change the height in the main game? I guess I have the feeling this is not a great face cam game. Yeah, where do I put myself? I don't know. There are like so many menus. I'm just going to put myself back down here. And I'm going to see if that works. There you go. There you go. The cam is on right, blocks all details. Yeah, I know, but where do I put myself then? I mean, I could put this somehow already away. Maybe down here, down below. But that might actually be annoying down below. I don't know. And I could put myself here. Not sure. But like if you go onto all the modules, yeah, it's again above. I may actually put myself here, somewhat in the middle. And then see if that works. I do hope it does. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, but this is good to know. This is also good to know. I think the fence needs to be set then prior to that with a medium height or like a small height, which is that one. which is that one. And then I guess if I go grab a gate, I can still put a big one in here, and I can change the style of the gate to the right hand side, and I can even change the color of it, right? Wait. Okay, I mean, honestly, this is a big, big win. This is a big win. This game, like, the customization is very obvious and understandable and easy to understand. Very much enjoy that. Very much enjoy this. This is pretty damn cool. Okay, we learned that one too. So let's just actually just get rid again of the stuff here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Right, we've tested most of the things. Let's go into modular pieces. There is a lot in here, I guess, by now. Let's have a look if I can change this to smaller. That's better. There was like a lot of items, very familiar. I mean, obviously, like the fact that you can change the texture right away. And then you've got all these things. Then you go to basic. And then there's like even, this is even like a glass wall kind of piece. Shingles. The problem is, if I press right hand side mouse to move around, this is just why it always deactivate things. I gotta get this to learn, but it's fine. So also tropical. It's like a proper thatch roof. And then we've got also this. Does it also come with a, it does look actually as if it's not only in texture, it seems also be like the model, right? Hold on. Rustic. We're gonna have to look at these things first of all. It looks like this has actually a parallax effect to it. Putting a big gate on a small fence doesn't stretch the fence. PC could never. Yeah, I know. This is some. I don't want to be too bad because also this game had the chance of, you know, developing over time. So how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good, Primal Gamer. How are you doing? How are you doing? This seems to be the game for you. So is this a grid? This is all grid pieces. How do I see what is a grid piece and what not? Or do I toggle the grid? Because there was like, okay, I can place this thing how I want. Oh, and I can rotate this thing how I want. And yeah, I can obviously scale it how I want. Did they also fix the texture? Moving around the texture. Hold on. Wait, let's see. I think they did not, but it's not as bad as it was. So that's pretty okay. So does it stay the same? It does stay the same. Oh my god. That is fantastic. Okay, hold on. I want to just double check. So this is just a texture. That's okay. That's just a texture. But let's have a look. Oh my god. That is not a texture. That's an entire model. It's like a remodeling. That is a remodeling of pieces. That is some proper geometry in here. That's not even parallax effect. That is a remodel. Oh my god. I knew that this game has become better. I did not know it has become that good. Okay, that is actually pretty insane. That is pretty damn insane. Okay, now let's get rid of this building. I think we have to start. And I'm not sure how I feel about this because this is unlimited powers and I don't know. Okay, so this is the entrance building. I don't mind doing much about this. So we have a couple of facilities that are badly needed, I guess. So this is the delivery zones kind of stuff. You know, basic staff center. And then this is the basic loading bay. Really love that. So this is where the stuff comes from. This is modern park entrance. What we are going to quickly do, we are setting up a little bit of a path area here. Let's just reduce the size of that thing. And we're just going to go with the modern path. We're going to change the width actually a little bit. And then we're going to... Hold on. I assume... Can I change the... It doesn't matter. I'm just going to have the path like here. And I'm going to... Hold on. I want to go with this one. No, that's the dark one. That's this one. So I'm just going to do it that way. That's cool. Do I need to get rid of this fence here? Can I get rid of this fence? Wait, how do I access this building? Okay, well, I think that's how. Can I actually? Okay, but what about the fence? Okay, the fence seems to be... Is the fence an individual building? Or why is this not accessible? Or is this just like... also, can I change the time of day? Here we go. Override, sandbox override. There we go. Much better. Look at all the different weather options. I'm just wondering, this fence... Wait, I'm just... Okay, well that seems to solve it. But I didn't want to delete the full fence. Or is this actually an in-game fence, which is why I can't select this? Hold on. It might actually be an in-game fence, right? If I go for fences, and is that a in-game fence? Which I think is that one. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Well, that makes things a little easier. Okay, we gotta fix that one. That was a pretty simple fix. Okay, can I double tap on the path to just open it? No, I can't. At least one of the few things that the Planet games are really good at right now. So we're going to make this whole thing meander a little bit out here. To this is basically where it's going. We could also just have the path. Like this is the entrance area anyway, so we can just make the path meander in here too. So just about like so. That's a very nice connection. Goes nicely in. Can be like a little intro. Not even an hour in already. 5 minutes of ad. Twitch is the worst actually than TV. I will say, okay, if it's that bad, Kane, I will actually try to reduce it then. It's so... Okay, my message have been broken on Twitch again, which is amazing. Oh my god. Because I don't want you guys to sit through some of the ads. Let's see if I can actually change this right now. I'm feeling terrible with that, Kane, so... Hold on, I'm going to see if I can change this real quick. Twitch. My messages, yes, finally, they're working. They are working. Now, let's actually go to the creator dashboard, monetization, and ads. I'm just going to lower that even further down, and hopefully that saved itself now. Okay, I hope that this fixed the issue, Kane. I do hope it does. At least the YouTube side. I've had one ad break so far. Okay, I'm not sure what it is so far, but let's have a look. Maybe it's because Kane is in the US and the US is just suffering even more. So let's have a look. Any idea of what animal is going first in? Not really, but I'll tell you why. We have to check out animals first, so... Oh, I'm just gonna build a nursery first. I guess I'm willing to just go on with this area here. Also, I guess it would have been clever to build a big nursery first. Let's see, there you go. I want to have all the nurseries right over here, and a medium one too. So we have all we needed. Quarantine bay. I'm gonna plop all these things down here right away because I want to build the facilities in. This is a quarantine bay. Oh, this is a fossil depot. That's okay. We're gonna plop this here. What else do we have? We have the staff room, break room, staff break room. Oh, we can actually we can make this look as if we want to. This one is gonna go into the main building then. This is the research station, which can absolutely does some wild stuff over here. So there you go. I'll place this here. Basically, with no rules for ads in the internet. Oh, that is not good to. It is not good to hear. So this is also energy kind of stuff. I like these turbines. I like these generators as well because they look good. This is like a geothermal power plant. Let's put that one into that corner for realism purposes. And that is the geothermal plant facility. This is like basically how they approach the blueprints, right? Okay, so this is staff thingies, I guess. Storage goods. Oh, this is like all the storage kind of park logistics. Loading bay, we have that one. Compost heap. We have to put a couple of these things down as well. So this is going to be our main facility area over here. So this is going to be the compost heap. It's going to be sitting over here. And I'm going to place down 2 of them right away. That should do the trick. And then we have got a produce station. Where do we put the produce station? I think it would be fine to have them here. like this. And then can I put all of them next to each other? Yes, I can. So that is the produce. This is produce meat. Or was that? No, that's fruit. And fish. There we go for fish. I wonder if this all like the same size, I guess. But I want to do this a bit more logically. So can I just duplicate that one too? How about moving? Oh my god, this is all one building. Oh, this is why. So if I duplicate that, can I now select them and... Oh, okay. Okay, angle snap, 55 degrees. Can I also angle snap with... Okay, I can't activate and deactivate it with that one. We also have the measure, the move distance is also... Okay, but that doesn't... Okay, that doesn't change much. I can still move it as I want to. Okay, well, that's okay. That's okay. Fine, we've got this produce station over here, but I'm willing to have more. So if I go into the modules, can I easily storage produce small? So this is a storage building for them. And if I do put it... Where's the entrance piece? The entrance is there. Oh, wait, did I... Oh, yeah, that was a very clever placement of mine. I'm going to place this here. And another one just... Ah, now the placement goes. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. I should have used remove foliage because that makes much more sense, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna fix this, and we are going to fix those as well because we will need a little bit of a street in the middle. So we are going to have a bit of a fish farm. This is like insects. Insects also kind of cool. God, I hope something like that is in Planet Zoo as well. I like the fact having these things. It's really cool. I want to really have this in here. What's that? This is station mixed. This does actually produce quite a couple of things together. I don't want mixed. This is station plants. This is the one we have. This is the logistics. This is fish. I want to have fish a little bit off the side, and then let's do the 45-degree angle, kind of snappy, and then we can do it this way. Or can I actually, you know what? I'm just going to have that in front of here. Like that, and then we are going to have another one that sits kind of... Oh, you know what? Where's the entrance? Okay, it's on this side, so I'm just going to move it in as much as I can. So that is quite okay. Okay, fine. I think we have everything. The only thing we don't have is meat, and I'm willing to put meat just in that corner here. I'm not sure how much meat we will actually need, but, you know, meat need. This looks like a little bit of a farm, and I'm willing to also make this look more like a farm if we are just going to paint like a bit of a stuff in here. And then we are also going to put some kind of foliage here. What's the project? It's going to be a dome, but we are just preparing for it by putting some facilities around, you know. We're going to remove trees, select all. Oh, do I need to be in the right... in the right module then? Okay, this is a bit weird. Okay, I wonder if I do remove... I think you need to actually think about herbivores, food being grown in the facility. Yeah, I like the fact that you in general have to think about food being grown. This is kind of lovely. I mean, what about... I can actually delete this. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. This was a very, very good group for that. Okay, so what we got to do is we're going to put path down. Do we have like a natural path or something like that? Natural path, there you go. Gravel. Okay, this is too much. This is a cut log path. Okay, that doesn't look too good. 18 likes on the on the stream. That's nice. Natural path. Let's just go... I mean, let's go with this kind of substrate or whatever that is. We're just going to be connecting all the pieces here. So we're going to just place the path all the way down here. And then toggle curve like so. And can I also define like a staff zone? That would make sense that I would be able to put a staff zone down. I would love the fact to have a staff zone, not gonna lie, that would be fantastic. So we're going to just set the width like this, and then okay, I can't say it's going to be a staff zone. That's a bit of a shame. but it's actually okay. So we are going to place this path then all the way here. And then just about like this. Hey there, Ostafe, how are you doing? How are you doing? So that is cool. Everything seems to be connected on this side. And now let's just about see that we connect these things together. And like, oh, that's fine. And then we're just going to have the same path go here and here. And then we're also going to have another path that just goes like so. Okay, I think this is almost like connected everything together. We are going to have like another thing that goes by that power plant over here. And now this is all connected, but I'm curious to see why they are still kind of annoyed that there seems to be no connection. So let's have a look. Are they look good to me. Is everything connected? I think everything looks to be connected right now. We're just going to have this as well. They have no goods. It seems like modular groups, open excavations, open research. Okay, there seems to be some stuff missing. But anyways, how is everyone doing in the chat? Are you having a good time, guys? Are you enjoying this so far? Again, I've never played this game in... not never, but I haven't played this game in a very, very long time. I do... It's processing. Can I set... the produce. Wait, produce insects? Wait, hold on. Are you telling me I can... Wait, if I double tap on that one, can I... Oh, I can change it on the fly. No compost. Okay, a compost will be coming then. I think I will need then some haulers that will be able to commute through here. You know what I also am willing to do? I feel like I have to get in with a bit of dry grass around here. And I'm also just going to... have a bit of a like so. I think this just kind of looks better as like the farm. I don't know. I think they need to reinstall this game. Yeah, I've been waiting to see you make more vids in this game. You introduced me to this game and now I have many hours in it. Lisper, that is great. Yeah, I haven't played this in a very long time and this is just not, it's not a problem of the game. It's definitely down to me because I have way too many projects running normally, and this is why I at some point decided I have to stick to something. And which is why I did stick then to mostly the Planet games, because these are the ones I can just jump in and do stuff really quickly, like really, really quickly. I wonder, like this is grassland, scrubland. Is this where we are? I think this is where we are, right? Yeah, this is scrubland. Is exactly where we are. Look at that. I'm not sure I'm sold on this painted path tool. I stuck to the ground like just go. Yeah, but the thing is, you can just literally build a bridge and people will walk the bridge. Like if we were to build like a ramp with these things over here, I mean I'm not even sure if that works, but technically people can just walk over that thing. You know, if we were to just build like so now. There you go. And then I'm gonna bring this thing around. Hold on. Why is this? Oh, angle snap. Ah, okay. That was my mistake. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There you go. And just gonna move this into place. So technically, people can actually walk this. I'm not sure if the incline may actually be high, too high, but people can technically walk this. And you can obviously then also... these are actually even stairs. Oh my god, I did even put stairs down. These are now basically in stairs. So I think if I put this... Okay, well, you have different type of stairs then, which is interesting. I didn't even know that you have that, but this is literally stairs. And so now this is a functioning bridge. This is it. This is a functioning bridge. I'm like wondering if I do have like this lagoon water. And this goes like, okay, so if I do go 1 meter, this is just like a little ditch. That is true. That is true. But if you have like a couple of things built already, then it's obviously looking really, really cool. So what I was trying to find out, and I'm just going to double check that now. Like if this is a lagoon, let's just make the lagoon bigger. This is the lagoon. Can I put a module in the lagoon. I mean, I did delete them, but... Okay. So, as this is working... Oh my god, this looks absolutely wrong. But I should be able to bring it up just so much how I need it. Right? So if I'm lowering this down just enough. Alright, so how good and how close can I change this? So my idea now was to yeah, let's say size the smallest, and obviously I guess yeah, okay, that is relatively tiny. And now the question I have obviously is if I do it that way. Okay, I can paint in, that is already pretty good already. It's good. There's like a little animal here. And if I lower the terrain down, I can get relatively close to it. What was that red sign? Is it a double coming in or so? Okay, well, there's a... What was that red notice here on the stream? That was a weird color to do something. I'm not sure what that is, but I guess we'll find out in a second. I'm just like wondering, can I get... Do I need to have path over here? Like... Okay, a slope too high. I can build 1 meter path in this game, are you kidding me? So I'm just like... Okay. It's connected. It's connected, guys. Or is it? No, it's not. I thought it was, but like, what's this sign is it telling me? Wait, if I do copy this thing over here and just about, oops. I'm just testing if that is, okay, well that is connected then, this isn't. I'm just trying to figure if that is down because to... Wait. You're telling me that this works? Let's go and put an animal in here. So, we do need an amphibious one, which is... Oh. I guess you will work, right? Vivarium configuration. I'm gonna create these two. And how about a female one as well? Okay, so these should be release animal, and release animal. You're telling me that works? I mean, I'm gonna do this a little differently though, but that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Guest welfare issue? What are you telling me? Guest needs to refill. Hiring staff. What do we need? Okay, we need some stuff. Guest welfare issue. We do have some guests. But we need to get some staff in. How do I get staff, by the way? Staff should be here. Open staff management, and we get some laborer, blah 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 blah. Some cashiers, some keepers, some vets. Okay. Are they all automatically in the game? Where do I find them? Hello? Where are you, my friends? Oh, they're all working around. Look at them. They're just coming around. They're just moving around. That is so good. Shall we hire more? We're just gonna keep it very busy over here. It needs refill. Needs refill. Yeah, I mean they will hopefully do this. No food. Yeah. Okay, get it. We're going to keep it running for a bit because I want to see where this is going. The game is really refreshing. And this is coming from games that are really insanely refreshing. Free and their stuff. Look, people do still look like they did before. I mean, they kind of do. Creepy. Very creepy indeed. I'm sorry, but... alternate control DMC. Ah, there you go. This is my camera setting. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, we have to see if they do feed them, because we will eventually see if they get some food. I'm also wondering like if they need to carry some goods over, because obviously they seem to not be able because they have no compost. You know what I mean? But let's see if they fix this eventually and where they do get the compost from. But let's have a look how that goes. So there's the gate, right? This is technically the gate. Also practically. I'm like wondering to see. There you go. Okay, that worked like a charm. Did they just take selfies all of a sudden? Okay, my god, that is fantastic. Okay, but knowing that this works, and also I yeah, that is cool. Not gonna lie, this is cool. Even though the animation of the guest, like, yeah, it doesn't actually. This is what I meant about the planet guest, you know. This is the problem with the creepy, you know, the creepy. I mean, it's not as bad as Jurassic World Evolution, but it's very close to Jurassic World Evolution, and that's not a good thing. I mean, they did their best. They did already improve them quite a bit, but it's just telling me how charmful and how great the planet guests are. Look at this guy. As I said, technically they don't look bad, but it's, yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. But this is pretty cool. I still don't have food. Okay. I mean, they brought it over, right? Are you guys for a swim? I want to see if they go for a swim and they're actually in the water then. Let's have a look. Oh, there is actually in the water. Like at least semi-water. There we have you. And if we were to put this to null now, incompatible vivarium feed. Oh wait, what do I need to give them? Fish? Feed is running low. Okay, well I needed to put this to fish. This is why. Okay, so we can say null, null, and null. I would need to work a little bit on the transitions, and there's obviously some plants in the water that I don't want to, so hold on. If I go from bulldozer, it's like let's bulldoze some of these away. So it's very good to know. Okay, there you got your answer. There you got your answer how that works. Oh. It's just like straight going down. Okay, but they will carry the goods over. This is that. Very interesting. Very interesting to say the least. Now, I guess I have all the information I needed to finally start the layout of what I want to do. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, but it's going to look good. I'm quite certain it's going to look good. So yeah, about that. I think I've almost certainly gotten the idea how I do this right now. Yeah. You can change most about this stuff anyways. You can you can go in here and then change like the amount of whatever. You can also get rid of almost everything. Let's have a look how that would look if I get rid of everything. So here we go. And then I could put these things to myself. I'm like also, we have to test with which water it looks the best. I'm also not sure if I can just paint over with a different type of water. Okay, so that works. Okay, so this is a pretty interesting knowledge over here. So it goes to show that I have to release. Okay, so size. Wait, hold on. Why is it not? There you go. This is how deep it needs to go. So I mean, it's pretty interesting. So you can actually understand why I can't get any closer to that. You know, water seems a little too high for the. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm just trying to see which water works the best together, and I think. There's like fishies in here, right? Are you coming over to have a little snack on the fishies? Hello, my friend. How are you doing? Your head is a little flat. Did I say that to you already? You're doing good? So do they basically ignore the terrain then, or? Yeah, okay, they do actually ignore the terrain. No, what I was going to say is I have to put then... I would need to put the water in first and then the vivarium, because I obviously could pull that further in right now, like so. And this is then... Okay, so is that a meter from the water level? We can test that before I do more weird stuff. So let's go intensity 1 meter. And we could also try to do it with the prehistoric water. Oh, it just changed the water. But that's much simpler. Also, did it change the depth of it? No, it not really did change the... I mean, remove water is the only right solution right now. To just have that area like so. And then we're going to do this with this water again. Oh, that doesn't work, obviously, because of the vivarium. How about we just do it like so. And we do it with this water. Just testing the size of it. So this is 1 meter. And this will be 2 meters. 2 meters. And 1 meter. And let's say lagoon. And 2 meters. Okay, so this is about what I wanted to know. Let's just grab that thing. And then... That's exactly the height it sets it automatically. So we could have it put like so. And then we're gonna put this in here. Gonna put this in here. Gonna put this one again in here. If we do get aquariums, I really don't have the ability to do similar like this, have more natural freshwater ponds. Yeah, absolutely. But I also gotta say, like, as much I like what they did with the vivariums, I want to have them habitat animals. Like, full stop. I want to have habitat animals. There's no way we get away with these exhibits again. I just can't stand these anymore. Okay, so this is about 1 meter, not more than that, right? So I guess it would stand correctly in that one, which was just like 1 meter, correct? Okay, it's not even 1 meter, it's less than that. But I think we could be easily doing that with rocks, right? If I go to... Do we have some rocks in here somewhere? Nature, rocks, there you go. I could easily just like scale this thing up. And then let's see that we can find the right height. And whatnot, there you go. There you have that somehow like this. Or maybe this thing is better because it's so flat and long. There you go. And then just scale that wide, whatever. And then we could just about do it this way. I'm also like wondering if... I mean, can I? So wait, it's pretty interesting to say. So this one isn't accessible, right? But what happens if I put, let's say we're going to do this. And we bring this just about water level. Because that's where the entrance sits, right? I'm going to make this like... Did you see what I saw? Did you just see what I saw? So... Is this already it? Is this game so freaking awesome that you can just basically do whatever you want and they will still go there? Hold on, let's test that. This is way more fun today than I thought it's gonna be. So what about this? Oh my god, this is accessible to guests now. This opens absolute crazy ideas in my mind now. So I mean, the staff members seem to absolutely do not bother wherever stuff is, you know. They will just deliver. Why not send it in Planko chat and okay. That's a good idea, by the way. Just do that, Asteria. Would they prefer the way up here, or do they just randomly go through there? Just like please take this road now over the others and just go here. I want to see you go here. Okay, you go there, right? Okay, hold on. I have to admit that this system is kind of ridiculous. This is kind of ridiculous. This is really, 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 really good. This is really good. This is almost overwhelmingly good. Wow. So, if that's the thing, and that's definitely just 1 meter, right? So I think I'm gonna go with the lagoon water, but this water over here seems to be the perfect fit. This is the water I'll go for. And I'm not entirely sure, but I will just... I mean, I need to... The question is, do I pull this up a little so that it is just above that level? So it has this? Or do I actually go down that tiny bit more? I mean, there's no question even, right? There's no question even. This is just what we do. This is just what we do. And then, yeah, okay, hold on. Guys, we're starting the layout now, but oh boy, am oh, that's just like I'm struck by creativity right now. This is absolutely amazing. Okay, just gonna delete everything. And I need a delete brush. Freaking, just give me a brush to delete everything. But it's okay. We're just gonna get rid of these things. It's all good. All good, blah 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 blah. Okay, then let me just get this remove water thingy, size, remove water, whoop, gone. Okay, so now let's just flatten everything. Ooh, no, level terrain to here. So that is it. Okay, guys. Now this is going to be the dome area. And the dome area, also remove trees, select all. It's just that vegetation. Oh wait, intensity. Okay, I think it's because of these. These are not in the same. I guess they are in this one, right? Yeah, okay. Whew! The lengths we got to work around the jank games provide us, yeah. But oh my god, I'm so curious to see what we're doing. One last thing. Oh no, actually, you know what? No, we are starting to lay out the whole thing. This is an 8 meter wide path, though. we are going to start with all gas path, and we're going to go with the normal asphalt path. We're going to have a 6 meter wide to define where we are starting. So I think I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave this as is, like from the colors here. Anyways, I'm just going to see which one would suit modern hexagon. Yeah, I think we'll go with modern hexagon. So this is going to be the entrance area, or like the let's say the middle of what I'm envisioning. And I am going to have a couple of areas that we want to explore. So I want to work a lot with heights. So this is why this central area will just be about ever so much. Oh wait, that's the wrong modern hexagon. There you go. This central area will just be about a little styling, nothing more. And I'm just going to have it like this, because there's also going to be something on a top layer, and this is why I need to ensure this is looking good. So this is the modern hexagon path. Let's just make that 3 meter wide here, and just about curl that thing here. It's gonna be good. Oh, actually, I could actually record that one, because this is going to be interesting. I'm back, and my messages have stopped sending. Oh well, it's all fine. Limitations: every game dev creating wonky games just to make us get more creative, right? I think what actually is true is that old games also spark creativity because of the limited tools they had, and modern day games don't benefit from players' creativities because the expectations are just way too high for what is going on there, you know. So I'm just going to build this. That's fine. Do we have any kind of statues or so of dinosaurs? I'm just wondering if there's... So do we have... Okay, Tyrannosaurus tropical. I'm just going to plop that in the middle as a high-sized reference. It's just... It doesn't matter. I'm just going to plop this here as a size reference. It's all good. So that's that. We're going to go higher up, but that is about the shape we have. And I'm willing to say that this is going to be the entrance area here. So I'm going to have the modern hexagon path meander down here, which is the entrance of the whole thing. It's gonna be all... It's gonna be... Okay. It's gonna be here. Fine. And then we're going to plop this next to it, because this is actually going to be... What's that? Is that a like, or is that a Twitch thingy? This was a weird kind of lighting situation. I can't really pinpoint what this was actually, but yeah. So this is the main path. We're going to put something here in the middle. But this is going to be very fun. I'm not even sure if it's going to be all tropical, but it's going to be very cool indeed. So, okay. I'm just wondering as well, like we've got all these paths in place. We are going to check. Also, all these notifications. Do I miss something? Because I see all the lights happening all the time, but I don't see any kind of notifications of whatever. So in case I'm missing something in the chat, guys, please don't hate me. Something is odd right now. I can't really tell what is going on, and what is wrong and what not, but so that should fill in the middle quite nicely. Yeah. How do I start path? Like, I wonder if they have to again look at all the bling bling bling. And what is this? Is Lumia not connected correctly? It is connected. Atrocious became a subscriber. That's not the event that happened. I'm not sure what actually triggered the event of that lighting going on and off, but okay. So I'm wondering, what do I need to do to stop this path from building, but actually continue building right away? I do have to always click the same thing again, which is kind of annoying me. What the mind can create always superior to what hands can create. That's why horror movies were with... Yeah, exactly. I remember the first Blair Witch Project was kind of something. The second one, obviously, and everything that came after was kind of annoying. But the first one, I remember being very crazy. So does it? Okay, it doesn't even create that little noopsie there. Okay, that's fine. I quite like that. So this is going to be here. Right, we don't have that in the center, but I'm willing to have another kind of... This is not the same. This is the same. What about that one? Yeah, that's the one I want to have in the center here. To just make these paths also look really cool in the middle. I mean, is it all the likes that do all the light triggering over here? It's 27 tasty hums. Yeah, but okay, whatever. I don't question this too much now. It's most likely annoying to question this. Okay, I'm just going to fill these gaps in over here. Woo, look at that. Okay, I love that. This is already looking pretty cool. Okay, so this is kind of the size of what I wanted to go for, and I want to make sure that the overall area looks good. So I'm going to just quickly paint the main area in. What do I use for that? Let's actually use the tropical rock. It doesn't even matter. Intensity can be all that high. That's all good. Size is not good. So this is where the entrance sits, and then we're gonna have, this is going to be somewhat of the shape of the dome. So here we go, and then I want to round that up in the back like a semicircle that just goes like that, you know. It's like a very interesting dome shape I'm going for this time around, but I think it's going to be an interesting one. So it's going to be an interesting shape, but I think it's going to be an interesting one. What I wanted to say is it's actually a bit of a different shape, but I think it's going to be an interesting one. So yeah, we're going to paint this. And Rudy set up lights a trigger, also really gets confused by lights. Yeah, but I mean, the question is it all the likes all the time? Because normally the message is coming through in chat. So yeah, can I also get a little quick message from all the lurkers? Can you just raise your hands real quick in chat so I know who is... This looks like a Millennium Falcon from the top, by the way. But I want to see who's in, because I normally don't see how many people are watching, but I did see eventually that's over 50 people. And so for 50 people, the chat is super crazily slow. So I wanted to quickly see who's in. While I have the drink. Okay, so there's that little bit. Ooh, lovely. Okay, so I'm very happy. Broken Riri, hello. Oh my god. Hello. Have seen you obviously before, but you know. Let's just paint in some of the areas here. Tropical sand, because this is actually going to be the sand area in here anyways. Primal Gamer, Asteria, Rene for Life, hello, Crim Le Fou. Is that correctly? Or is it Crim Le Fou? Crim Le Fou. Set 8, set 9. I'm definitely not going to read out the full number. Oh, even though... Oh no, it's actually... Is it, oh, I can't read it out. Was it 68? Was it 9? No, that's 60, right? Is it? I'm just wondering. Is it Setan? No, I can't. I remember in French Swiss that's different, but I'm not even sure if it's if it's a French name. It's just dome or multiple. No, it's just one dome. With the kind of a interesting structure. It's going to have like a huge arch in the center. That's going to be like a main structure. And then it's going to have like a spine here to the, like a V-shaped spine to that entrance area where the entrance is. And I want to have like a beach area here. I want to have a bit of a coastal stuff here. And then I want to have like a raised area with like a bit of a jungle. So that the front is going to be lower jungle. So, it's going to be basically over here. It's going to be lower jungle, kind of grassy area, you know. And then we are going to have like a raised area, and we can already paint this in while we are at it. Around here, I'm not sure what we put, so maybe some tropical kind of other things. Maybe some small critters can go here, you know. And then this is going to be the coastal area, but I'm also not sure. This could be something for facilities here. So that is that. So it's kind of cool, I guess. And now what I can already do, basically what I can already do is we can already put the rocks in. I think they are flexi-color anyways, aren't they? Yeah, they are flexi-color. So what I would need to have is we are going to have like a bit of a nice rock facade over here. So we can stretch them out a little. And we do have to make like a ramp going up here, which I'm not entirely sure how this is going to look, but we're going to try our best. Look at how the texture blends into each other. God, that is so good. Oops. What is this thing? Okay, these ones might actually be used later on. But like the... Also, is there like the same way of scaling these things up and down? Like in... Do I have also like a scale button? I think I don't. This is interesting. That's a little win actually for the new games from Planet Games. So it's actually, let's see if they check this up in the future, because that would be fun. Ralf Schnabel, hello, how are you doing? Also Glamour, how are you doing? Welcome on in, everyone. Oh, I like that one quite a bit. Or is there like a quick scaling tip, how I can like rather quickly scale that? Let's bring that out a little. Oh, wait, why did I not place this? I remember that I had this issue the most, like the confirmation issue of like placing something. Is in this game the trigger is a little harder to click, and this is, I remember that I had that issue quite often. But yeah, as you can see, this is where things are going now, and I am willing to have that thing already quite big. Default rock, the basic set. Okay, there's just a basic set. You can have it that one, that one, that one, and this one. And I can also recolor that one, right? Yeah. So I can make it a bit more into that color. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create like already the area that is going to be the platform. So this is going to be somewhere up here. As I said, it's going to be like the beginning today. We're just about to build the structure because I know... or I knew that this is going to be massive work anyways. So we're doing this, and now I can select them both. Multiple pieces. And I'm willing to make the people go through somewhere and then have that all just doing thumbnails. Anyways, did I miss someone? Noshka61, hello. Also 29 likes on the stream. Let's see if we can actually get to... what is that, 50 likes maybe today? Do we get this done? I don't know. 50 likes is maybe ambitious in like an hour of time or so, but who knows? So this is that, and I think I want to go even further in height here. So we're just going to put that here. Don't worry, it's going to be a little repetitive, but there is that height. Yeah, we might actually do it even higher. There's going to be like a huge plateau here on the highest peak. So that is that, and then we're going to have these things, but we have to scale them dramatically up as well to be in line somehow here with the things. What is this, by the way? Is this specifically the Terran stone? Because that is most certainly Terran. Like if you want to build Terran in this game, you can absolutely do so, right? Like this is going to be Terran. And let me just say I can paint this. Oh, obviously I can paint this. You're kidding me, right? Oh my god. This is just so good. Why do we have the Terran stone in here? It makes absolutely no sense that we have Terran stone in this game. But like, I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying like, this is a bit odd that we have it. But I'm fine with this. I'm absolutely fine. So that is a long message. Let's have a look. I have the game since I think 3-4 months, but I haven't played it yet. But it looks very good now. I'm thinking if this is the right moment to start playing. Might be. You could like play along if you wanted to. I'm going to say that. Wait, hold on. In which direction can I rotate the other way around? I think the game is on X, right? I think I need to change. I need to change the setting actually. Actually, I need to change the settings. So that was rotation, right? Building, rotate item left. Okay, that is why we gotta put this on C. Contextual placement mode. What is the contextual placement mode actually? Does it now? interfere with that one? Yeah, it seems to interfere because it's too... I can't move that into a different direction. I think I put it on V then. Let's see. Settings, and then we're gonna place this on... I did put this on C. Why did this... Oh, I didn't apply that. Okay, but I'm still putting that on V then. And I'm gonna apply that. And now I should have the tier stone? No, stone tier. No, Taron did the coaster in Germany, basically, what I was referring to. That is so cool. That is so freaking cool. Even though I'm going to get rid of this one, and we're going to just have a couple of those wonderful rocks here, which we can absolutely scale up. Scale up. There you go. And we're gonna have this one and scale that one up as well. Make that thinner and bigger. We've got that one, which you can have like raised and lowered, and just have a couple of those things interfere here, and then we can absolutely have this go a bit wider. I didn't even mean to start building like this, but the game just triggers me because it's so good. You can just about meander them in. And I'm wondering, like, this obviously is much darker. How does it blend together? Oh god, it just is. That is just phenomenal. Look at this. I'm just wondering, can I get this even better if I, for example, use that one? I'm going to scale this thing all the way up. I'm just going to plop this in as like a bit of a connection piece. So, oh my god, I forgot to press confirm again. Also, look at these things, the rock sandstone pillar thingies. Oh my god. Choo. Is also the music interfering with this game? Hold on. I almost have the feeling like... Ah, no, it's not. Okay. I thought it was, but it's not. Okay, so, but this is the basic idea, that we do have like a bit of a rock, like height elevation. And I'm not entirely sure how I do this, but there will be different layers for people to walk over. And we will have two certain things in here. The one is we have a lot of vivariums and stuff. And the other is we will have some animals in. And therefore, what I'm going to do is, and I'm not sure if this works, but I will now get in water. And I think what we had set is the swell water. Is that correct that we had this one? And we need to go to 1 meter only. Was this a swell water? I think this is what we had, right? The natural water. I mean, we could also go for the natural, or we can actually do it. I like the fact that it changes the water to the lagoon. I mean, we're going to sink it in as much as possible anyway, so you know what? I'm just going to go with lagoon. Oh, okay, it does actually stop here from the path. I can actually do this. Lovely. Robert is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, Robert. I wish to see more people following who haven't already, so that would be lovely to grow the Twitch crew as well. But yeah, thank you so much, Robert. Really do appreciate. So what we're going to have is we are going to have like this water area here, guys, but we are also going to have semi-aquatic animals that will be able to use the water together with the exhibits that we are going to place. So if you look in here, we've got that lagoon, we've got that like tropical grown forest on the left hand side, and we've got some beachy stuff over here, and we're going to have like a lagoon all the way in here. And this is also why I put the path in already. So what I will do though is, and this might actually be, is there a 0.5? Yeah, 0.5 is available. Okay, I'm gonna paint a little bit of 0.5 here, so just a little in there too, and then we're going to smoothie this all out. Intensity goes all the way up, so smooth this out, and we're gonna smooth this. Oh my god, look at this little edge that it does create here. Ooh, I love that. So a bit of stuff goes here. Awesome. Okay, so this is the Millennium kind of whatever Falcon. The game gives you scaling. Rudy used the exact same rock 8 times. Uses all the system to its fullest. Don't worry, I'll be doing this, but I like the fact like it's also scaled to different sizes. But it's like how it is in real life. You don't really have that all, but the fact that I can scale in any direction in this game makes rocks also look different. But this is just placeholder for now. I will do stuff like that as well. And we will also then obviously put some greenery in here, which at the moment I don't have. So these kind of things like go in here. Yeah, it's going to be very fun. Once this is done, this is going to be like, oh, look at that coastal. God, the trees, they look so freaking good. Like also kind of tropical plants down here. Some palm trees. What's that, like a mangrove? Oh, rhododendron. Rhododendron it is. But from the trees, you can also tell that we are quite good at the size right now. So you can have some palm trees in here as reference. Didn't they have random scale? There you go. And random rotation turn on as well. Oh, I love that. I love that. Random scale, random rotation. It's just as it needs to be. Just as it needs to be. Oh, I love that. Okay, cool. Yeah, this again, it's just like proof of concept. Nothing else. Gotta drink a little more here. So tasty. So tasty. Let's have a look. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. It's working much better than thought. Okay, now it's getting fun because we will have the modules now. And I'm willing to start with the Vivarium Terrestrial Large. Does it even make any sense? Arboreal. We need to have arboreal, or is this terrestrial? Is that one? What about the arboreal? This is where they fly, right? Okay, so the flyers will actually go up here, apparently, because this is where things go good. And this is the staff entrance. So I'm going to put the staff entrance all the way to the back, because I hope that with a clever placement of things, this is going to look very good indeed. So we are going to have one arboreal stuff in here. And we're going to go for the arboreal medium, which is going to be placed all the way up here. And I'm really curious to see if this is going to work the way I am planning it to. So people, as I said, will be able to walk up here, and they are going to get the different platforms, you know, to go all the way up here. So that when you go in here, there are, you know, animals flying. We can actually have another big one, and that goes like here-ish. So I think this is a good placement, so we can actually have then the staff move above these areas. Let's see if this can be hidden away by rocks then. Yes, it can. But I think I need to rotate that even further so that it goes a little like this. Yeah, that's perfect. So I can make the staff go from here, and guest will be going through here. VK Alice, good evening. How are you doing? So, that is nice. So you come up here, they go there, fine. And then, because you can have medium ones interacting with big ones, I may move that like so. And then I am going to put another one, just about next to it here. There you go. I think this is going to look really cool. Gonna have this placed here. Oh, that is going to be so good, guys. It's gonna be so good. Okay, and we're gonna put like another arboreal box in here. I'm good. I'm playing. I haven't been playing this game in such a long time, and all of a sudden, this is giving me so much joy. This game has come a very long way, and it's super cool. Super cool. Did I say super cool? It is super cool. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but I'm sorry in a way. So I'm gonna place this here. Okay, cool. So this is all the arboreal stuff. Yeah, stuff can't get there quite yet, but it's gonna be fixed. The game is on pause anyway, so don't you worry. Okay, so this is pretty cool. And now what we gotta place down is a terrestrial. And the terrestrial ones, there's like a ladder to climb up here. But what if I lower this down? Does it even matter? It doesn't. Okay, that is fantastic, because this is then the way to go. The staff members will somehow be able to access that anyways, but like we are going to have one here. And then we're going to have a medium terrestrial. There we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm going to rotate this thing in a way that it goes to the outside, and then we can have like a small staff path in the middle. So that is going to be interesting to look at. So we're going to have this here, and then we have got the medium one. Blick! There was like a little blick. 31 tasty likes on the stream. I mean, you know, the thing about this is I'm going to lower this down just about so. The other one goes lower, it's fine. Or maybe I'm going to raise the other one up again. You raise me up. Okay, I'm sorry. But just about like this. Wait, why is it not? Okay. But can I move this in now? Okay. It seems like I can move the smaller one into the bigger one, but I can't move the bigger one into the smaller one. But I can move them both at the same time. And that's good. The only thing I'm wondering is, like, can I still lower the terrain now a little, at least in the middle? A little in the middle, if you know what I mean. Intensity goes all the way down. Oh, I can. Not so much, though, but I can lower this a little. Okay, it seems like, what if I place this yet again? Okay, it does not really change much about this, right? But like, what if I change the terrain prior to that? So what if I am going to level the terrain here a little like so, and then just smooth that out, and I'm just going to bring this back. Oh yeah, that's just what I needed to do. That's just what I needed to do. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna move this in place as well. That was much simpler than I thought it was. Another plan. Okay, let's see what this game can give. Yeah, this game. I mean, I'm very intrigued to how good this game has gotten so far. So let's see. We can put the environment to, for example, this or this. I'm wondering, can I change the ground? I mean, vivarium, terrestrial, medium. It does not change too much. But I mean, we can change this ground. Can I write in German, please, and then you read in English? I mean, Handyspiel, it doesn't really help because we all need to understand anyways. So if you can do it in English and don't mind if it's bad, we will help you out. That would be very helpful. So now, can I? Oh, this is just the rocks. It's not the ground. The ground does. Okay, I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to just meander that in with a bit of a nice touch. So it's going to be tropical. And I can put these type on sand. That's good. And you know what? I'm going to then blend this in nicely with the sandy area around. That's fine. We can have like a bit of a semi-beach area. And I'm also just wondering if we can give this area like a tiny pond. Just a very, very tiny pond here. Size 5 meters. And 0.5. Oh, we can. Oh, that's fantastic. Do you speak? Of course I do speak German. As a German, I should be able to speak German, right? But yeah, like, long story short, I do speak German. So this is what I'm willing to do as well. Just going to bring this in here, and I'm going to raise this to just make that go into that corner, and then we can have that on a nice level so people can see that actually. And I think, where's the gate? Oh, the gate is in the back there. Okay, well then I gotta do it a bit more like so. I thought it's gonna be better. I think this is just about where I can place it, so that it doesn't look too awkward with the staff. Okay, so this is all I can do. This is all I can do. So we have got these 3 there. You come in, and then you've got that one, and there is actually another animal living in here. That's fine. What is this box? This box is a terrarium, and you can place all kind of creatures in. But what you can do, and this is what we are doing in a bit, you can put this all to... where is it? You can put this all to null, which is exactly why I was preparing all that stuff. So you can... And this is just, again, what we're doing. We're going to put this all to null in here. So here goes that. This is fantastic. And the same goes with these things. Let's plop it all to null. Mesh, mesh, null. Mesh, mesh, null. Because it's going to be all one big dome. And then we can all set this to null. And as you can already tell, this is going to be very interesting how I'm going to bring this all together. Because it's gonna be a full area here, which is going to look so great. I'm wondering, like, I should be able to get rid of some of these annoying things there just by getting this pathway now aligned. Let's just make that a little wider. Okay, a little less wide. And then there's also no way to just override the snapping, right? Or can I... Angle, snap, snap, curve. There's no way to get rid of the snapping, which is a bit of an unfortunate situation right now. But let's do it that way. So technically, some of these icons should go away now. Okay, fine. At least the ones on the ground got away. So yeah, what I said is, like, I don't know how I can get rid of the substrate here on the ground. If there is a way to make that look a little different. So we have the different kind of lands we can go for. And then we can get a couple of enrichment items in. We can have some rocks, some logs, this kind of overarching log over here too. We can have like a weird kind of cave. That side over here is, by the way, perfect for that cave. We've got a jungle tree, which is kind of cool. And then we've got some hanging lamps. But the problem about these hanging lamps is, where would they be attached, right? I mean, I could put some stuff in here, but I'm not. And then down here we can also have that one. We can have the hollow log. Yeah, there you go. And so this is that, and we can get in with a lot of more ferns, for example, in here, and just some tropical plants, and tropical grass is fine as well. Let's get rid of the Mesozoic stuff. And then here we go. So that is pretty cool. They are much better than in Planet Zoo. They're incredibly good. Yeah, there's no Archaeopteryx won't work because I think this one is arboreal, which is then going up there. Speaking of up here, let's quickly see how easy it is to give them a platform, because I have the feeling that this should be relatively simple. We can style this later, but we could technically just build a relatively simple platform up here. So just get about at the same height, which is about that one. And the stone can actually stick out a little. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see if there's arid. Maybe that one over here. And then can I change? Oh my god, I can change all the colors. Can I change all the colors? Color A, color B, oh, color C, ooh, me likey, and color D. It's still not super dark though, which I would have loved to see. That is interesting. Also, I should now random scale and stuff like that turn off. And I'm wondering, like, tropical. Is there what's that? What's that even? Yeah, that doesn't fit. None of the tropical stuff works. Modern we had already. There's nothing. Modern floor flat. Ugh, that color is really not good at all. How about we have an arid? What is that? Oh my god, this is not working. I think this is what we're going for. And then what about making this one dark? Yeah, there you go. This is kind of the kind of substrate I'm living with. I'm fully aware this is going to be. Is this still having it? Yeah, okay, fine. We can actually scale that a little thicker, and then let's scale that outwards into those two directions, so we can have a bit of a bigger area covered right away. Which is going to be this. Or maybe this is actually too big already. That's already too big, guys. 35 likes. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly but steadily. Okay, build this one, get rid of that one, move this one into position. So here goes that. And I'm willing to just about move, whoops, this thing over here. And again, the good old trick of lowering up and down. And just place that one here. So technically guest should be able to... Oh, I didn't place it. What is wrong with me? Make that a little thinner. So this is where guest then should be able to walk. And we should just about get this one up and down. Is this too much down? Oh, yeah. I put some Jurassic-ish kind of music on today, by the way, in case you didn't notice already. So that one could actually be a little lower down anyway. So here we go. So we could frame that with a couple of rocks nicely. Some smaller rocks, obviously. So if we go for example, if we were to just go and have some smaller rocks. Were there some pebbles or stuff like that? I thought I saw them earlier. So this is about as rocky as we can go. Random scale, random rotation. Let's have a look. Let's have a look how much randomized this is. This is as randomized as I wished it was. So that is pretty damn cool. I wonder, okay, so is it relative to how I scaled them? So what happens if I do take this thing and scale this rather up? And now, what does the scaling, random scaling do now? Oh my god, what? It's contextually based. Juria, how are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm just finding weird things out here in Prehistoric Kingdom that just completely change how I view the game. That is so good, guys. So basically, the random rotation is contextually working with how I scaled this, right? Oh, that is so good. So it's not getting above a certain value from the original stone you scaled it from, right? Oh my god, this is... but it's actually getting quite smaller right now. So let's have a look if that still holds true. So it should now stick to this size somewhat. Which it does. Which it does. Okay, what happens if I pull this up again and make this much bigger? Does it stay as in this size? Oh, it does. Oh my god. Okay, this is freaking amazing. This is freaking amazing. This is just making you build so quick. This is just that's nuts. That's just nuts. How are you doing? Doing good, doing good. Just heard you screaming. I was screaming? You're so close that you heard me screaming? Alright, so as for the upper layer, this also should get a bit of a guest area to walk over. So here we go. Oh wait, random scale, random rotation can go away. Up and down we go, and it seems like we have to pull this rock down here a little. Somewhat like so. Should be fine. Yeah, I mean the thing is, then I need to just about get this thing thicker. And come on. Just blow it up. Ah, yeah, but I don't want to, yeah. Oh well, it's fine. We're gonna have the staircase in front of it anyways. How much does the game cost? Let me check on instant gaming. How much that would cost you there. Prehistoric Kingdom. It's 10 euros and 69 for me, which is kind of cheap, isn't it? For what you get, this is pretty cheap. I don't like this one over here. That little phallus looking shape. Okay, but that, to be honest, guys, is turning out to look so good. And I'm willing to just have a little incline here before we actually put some stairs in. So there's the incline happening, which we then can cover up with some rocks and stuff, because there's like so much space over here. We can actually turn the incline into like a proper ramp, but we can also put some stairs in if we wanted to. And so there's a proper landing platform missing. So where the guest can move on, it's just kind of that one. So this is where I want to see the guest walk. And then we can just about bring this over here to the side. So this is then where the stair meanders up here. I will actually try to make the stair work in a bit, to see if every one of these things can or is actually connected with this. That would be really cool then. And I'm also like, can I... I'm almost like very fine with how that is. I just would need to put these rocks down here a little bigger and higher then, but it's all good. So that looks really cool to me. We would then also need to just like, if people go down here, we could either have like something living in a cave, which I'm also willing to do. Like that we... Wait, can we actually have medium above medium? So if I do copy that... Oh, it does work. Hee this is fun. That's perfect. So we're gonna use this one here, which is where the stuff can go. And then we're just going to put this here. It's gotta be fire. Because then we could put like a cave animal in here. I'm not sure if we have that many animals, to be honest, to work with, but I like the idea. So we could put this into... Oh, we can actually leave that as an arboreal. Why not? And we're gonna keep that a null, null, and null. And I'm quite sure we don't really have that much vivarium animals. Back to list. Dinosaurs. This is all vivariums, right? Up here, sort by type. Filters... where can I filter arboreal? I mean, these are definitely the ones we have as for the arboreal ones, right? And I'm not sure if the key, the habitat species will also be here too. Yeah. We also have habitat species that go in here. So we have, this seems to be the dinosaurs, mammals. Obviously, we have a couple of these ones. This one is also nice, but I'm like compy. What does this mean? This is terrestrial. This all looks like terrestrial. These, or is this just... No, that's just the icon for... Okay, that's just the icon for. So this is giving us all the things. Filters. All sizes. Okay, I assume that we can put like the Archaeopteryx, the compies, like actually the Microraptor is going to be created here. Quite a bit like this. And then, what's that fidget, by the way? Walk. Oh, this is where we can actually see them happening. There are also not that many designs, are they? Like, this is the Microraptor design we have. We can randomize this. Okay, so we have them all in here. So we're gonna select them all, I assume. And we're gonna release the animals. And I assume we can... Yeah, we could put them already down here. So we've got these ones in. Okay, well, they're all in here. And then up here we could... and the game is... Okay. So if we go on that one, we then could have... Go back to list. We could also use the... What is that? Mono... Is this thing flying, actually? This thing doesn't look like configuration. Terrestrial. That is a terrestrial animal. That makes sense, to be honest. So we create a couple of those. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, and then we get all of these guys. And I'm assuming I can release these animals into these boxes, right? Yeah. So you guys... Vivarium is full, and we can have them in here too. Okay, so that's okay. And I'm just wondering who else is a flyer. So the key definitely is one. Did I not research more themes? Oh, okay, never mind. Villanistic, override color variations. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can even change some stuff. Oh, that is so cool. That is so freaking cool. Okay, create that one. And we're gonna have like a black one here and like that one. Okay, that is pretty damn cool. And now if I do have all the key ready... Oh, wait. Oh my god, they look so good. So I wonder if I can release them now into this one. Yes, perfect. Is my Twitch chat still not working? Finally, it is. So right now, we are just doing small exhibits. Gotta go, Rudy. See you later. Esaria, thank you so much for in. Are you checking how many you can put in the box? I mean, I guess I can. I can put 32 in here, Kane. 32 is the number. That's just crazy. I just wanted to see how I can do this real quick. And that is really, really cool. Now, we do have to put boxes in here too, but I like, for the moment being, I'm just like trying to do my best to just connect all these things. So what I'm going to do is what is this part? Oh, stone fossil? No, I'm not willing to do a fossil path. What is the... this one is good. I'm just gonna do 2 meters. And we're going to... not Ibiza, but we're just going to have the entrance here for our staff members. Okay, I can't... Okay, so this is going to be like the backstage access for the staff members. Hopefully they do use it. Primal Gamer, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good evening. Also gotta have a little sip of water here. Very good, very good. Very good that is. Okay, I love that. I love that. This is going to be very nice. If that is all like very nicely connected here, and it doesn't look like as if these boxes just weirdly connect to each other, this is going to be so good. And I also wanted to have that somewhat realistic, that they still attach here to the sides, because that's where the gates are. Not the builds, but the gates. And we do also need to make sure that these ones are being accessed as well. So what I'm going to do with those is I'm just going to copy this thing. It's going to make that a little slimmer, and we're obviously going to have a backstage access here too. So let's place that one, and we're going to place this one here. This is going to be all the backstage access, and then we're just going to sneak that one in. Just going to reduce the size here. That should be it. And then what we're going to do is, because of the need... Oh, look at... It's actually kind of cool. The game does actually give me an idea to where these things are by just having that little arrow here. And that indication arrow only pops up if I have something that people can walk on, right? That is pretty cleverly done. That is pretty cleverly done. So if I do now move this thing over here, like I don't see where the entrance is right now, but if I move it closer, you can see there is that green little arrow appearing. That is pretty damn good. Nearly 1 in the morning. I mean, for me, I don't know if it's for you. I could say good morning too. Also, Handyspiel, thank you. Yes, really enjoy that too. It's gonna be fun. Look at that. So this is gonna be it. This is going to be it. And then we are going to have the staff access go. Hello everyone, great to see you streaming this game. Rudy, do you prefer Prehistoric Kingdom or Jurassic World Evolution 3? Boy, that's a question not really easy to answer, because these games, in my opinion, can't really be compared that much. You should compare this game more to Planet Zoo, and then I would still prefer Planet Zoo, but that is just down to the fact that this is more of a game already, but this game already came a lot closer. I must admit, if I were to compare this to Jurassic World Evolution, I mean, I've been out of this game for a while, I guess I would prefer this game over Jurassic World Evolution 3 when it comes to being creative, but I'm just like so much grown up with the Jurassic franchise that I would prefer Jurassic World Evolution just over that game when it comes to the dinosaurs in the nostalgia kind of, you know, area. Which goes to say that this realism-wise, they look better in this game. Now, this is going to look much better than I already thought it's going to look earlier. I didn't think we were coming this far already, so I don't mind that this is going to be that good already, but I'm very curious to see where this is going. So let's just make that a little thinner. There is somehow the little area to go for. Okay, and now what we are going to do here is we are going to see that we can create a nice area for the guest to walk up to and come down from so like here. And then we're going to use the stair pieces, I guess. Which I'm trying to have the stair pieces where go down here around the corner and then connect, because this is also where like a habitat is going to be with the cave system. The cave system will be housing a certain yeah, Bison Emo, exactly. Like also with like we have all these kind of stuff, things in here where you can produce your own goods and so on. You can see they're all missing certain items. They have no compost right now, which is because we don't have animals that poop as of now. Which when we have that, that's all going to be nicer. But you know, we will be able to just quickly snap a fence in here later on, and then this is all looking good. I think I'm going to prepare the inside first before I do the dome structure. I have a certain idea how the dome could look really insane, and I think I'm going to attempt that. But I may do this. I'm not entirely sure. Like the idea is that I have a leaning roof that leans from lower on this side and top on this side, so that the dome itself goes up as well as we go up with the landscaping in here too. But yeah, compare PK to dinosaurs and real fat, just a cold evolution dinosaur genetic monsters as well. Yeah, exactly. And if you were asking me to what I would love to have in real life, I would always prefer to have the Prehistoric Kingdom variants kind of. Wait, we do have... like, do they work? Because if these pieces work over here, that would be ridiculous. So what happens if I scale this? It makes the whole... Okay. It makes it a little less... I love that, and I can actually go a tad bit wider. Oh, fantastic! Okay, we're going to try out what these stairs do, if they do actually connect. I mean, it would be so stupid to bring this piece in game and then it doesn't work. I mean, that would literally be stupid, right? From Frontier, I would say right away, this is just how Frontier acts, and that I would be certain that these things were non-functioning then. But I'm willing to believe that this is that they learned from whatever Frontier did in the past. So we are going to just about put it down here. So let's plop that as well down. And then like here. Right. Okay, so if this works, this would make my life way more simple right now. So let's have a look. This would just be placed so about here-ish. And then we would need to just about find the right height, which is this height. And then I'm just going to move this in so I know exactly where to be at. So here goes that. This is cool. The fact that guests can actually walk scenery still blows my mind. Yeah, it's just too good. Wait, was that not correctly? It's not correctly. It's not just perfectly aligned. Okay, well, but I can, you know what I can do? I can just about connect these things like so. And then it should look good. I hope that I can still use it. So that would then be the weight for them to go up. And if I am going to, oops, plop this thing down. Let's just get rid of that one. Bling, 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 bling. Is that more likes on the stream? I'm not sure how many likes we have, but I don't mind either. So there goes that. 37 likes that is. Okay, so we are going to scale this thing much smaller. And then we're going to bring this up as like a little platform piece here. We can actually scale the height up as well. Let's have a look. Just going to put this into the corner, and then we're going to just scale this up a little. This is where it goes to both sides actually. Is that like slightly tilted? It is slightly tilted. Or maybe the stairs are slightly tilted. I don't know. I don't mind, man. If that works, it works, right? Just gonna plop that up here. I'm really curious to see if guests can actually walk up here. This is definitely something we're going to still test today. Oh, they can. They definitely can, because all the icons are gone. So they can actually go up here already. This is definitely certain. The only thing is that the staff members can't get here right now. But they will eventually be able to get there, because we can also put like a staircase here. So if I do grab that one, this is going to be... excuse me, what was going on? Excuse me. So what about if I... This might actually look stupid if I do this, right? I mean... Is that too stupid if I do that? It doesn't look too shabby, I must admit. If I make this more narrow, it's just like huge steps, right? But that's about it. Also, can I change the... Like if I click on that thing, is there any kind of customization I can do with these things? There's not really much I can do, right? No, I can't. Okay, I'm just wondering if... I'll leave it in here, and I'm gonna see what they do with it. Does the gizmo hold its direction when moving multiple items, or does it pick around? That's a good question. I have not really tested that. Let's see. What I'm actually checking though is that the performance is... I mean, what's the direction I would have expected? Let's have a look. Technically, no, it's also messed up. I mean, if you consider that messed up, but it's definitely messed up. So let's have a look how that is now. Yeah. So most certainly. I guess at this point, I think it is actually in all games the gizmo is correct. I'm just wondering what happens if I put the settings from... I mean, I put it on cinematic earlier, right? So how about we put this to ultra and apply that? Does it look much worse? It doesn't look much worse, but it's much more smooth right now. Well, it looks very cool. I wish Joshua could use to make it enrichment and a rock terrace. Yeah, this like... I think for me personally, the one thing that makes it for this game is the fact that you can make people walk anywhere you want, and you can actually build like inclines and height levels. Jurassic World Evolution 3 has come a long way, and it's much, much, much better than the first two games have been. But yeah, let alone the fact that guests cannot go anywhere that is a little step up is so annoying. Like legit so annoying. Okay, I'm going to keep this here, but I'm also going to have one much smaller, and that goes to that side and connects properly to here. And also does that, and then... I mean, you know, there are still things in this game that I'm not the biggest fan of. So you can see, for example, the texture scaling is something I really don't like, and this is something where Frontier does do a better job. They have fixed some of these pieces, but like, for example, some of the moss rocks and stuff lately, oh boy, they have done an amazing job on the quality of textures when they scale. However, Frontier then messed up with some of the ground textures, so it's kind of equal, you know. And this texture, you know, it's not really messed up from... It does have a good bump map, but if you zoom out, it still looks a bit odd, you know. These stones over here look kind of okay, but still look a bit washed out here and there. I guess, if you know what I mean. It's not dramatic, though. It's just, like, something I noticed. Okay, so I'm willing to, like I said earlier, that we will have a proper backstage area. I'm wondering if, like, if I do connect this, is there any way, does anyone know in chat, is there any way to connect only staff to something? Because that's what I'm trying to achieve here, that this is going to be staff move only, and I wonder if there's a way to get things done just for staff, you know what I mean? I think that would be fine. I'm just going to do this here, and I feel like I want to, oops, I want to make sure that there is on the other side, when I turn this thing around now, this is going to be, this should then just be the staff area, you know. I'm going to make this like a lot thinner, and this is then just like no entry for normal people, and I just want to have this staff area, because I assume if I build it the way I do it right now, the game will then automatically at some point say, you know what, that this area here, people can watch from both sides, but I want to make like a back wall where only the staff members can get into. So yeah, not sure if anyone knows, but that would be very interesting indeed. So we can bring this one up here, and let's see. Okay. Neat, and then we're just gonna bring this further over. Like that. Is that actually the height already? It's not quite there yet. So we might be able to just about get this there. Like so. This just becomes a little bigger in the sizes of it, but that's okay. That's okay. So now, as this is done, we could then just about angle snap, just go away. So that is about it. And just shorten that a little. Up and down we go, so it's no issue. Okay, so this would then be the connection. Oh, actually, it's not a connection quite yet, because I would need to have this thing connect in here too. Like there. And here. But I'm also willing to make that smaller as we go. So like there's just that platform. Let's do it like this. Just merge that in. Ah, fantastic. Okay, cool. The only thing I need to connect is this area here. But I guess that should not be too much of an issue if I am grabbing myself, oops, that staircase. I'm just going to move that here. Bring that one up. And then we're just going to bring it here. Let's just bring that up a little. There you go. Bling, bling, bling. Is that another like on the chat? On the stream. Okay. I quite like how that all works. So I'm just going to plop that here. And then we're just going to make that go a little further over too. I think they should be well easy to go in here now. Hopefully that is. So that should actually give the staff member access to most of the areas, only that upper area not. So obviously they don't say if they need food because there is no one in here. Amazing amazing, yeah, exactly. But isn't that like, in these kind of things, this is how it looks, right? This is how it is all connected usually. That is pretty tall, by the way. Let's just do the guest-facing stairs first. We are about to have them go in here. And the game is a little laggy in here. I remember that was always the case. If you build like intricate things like this, at some point the game is like, okay, from now on, I'm going to lag like crazy. Which seems to be still not fixed, which is a bit of a shame. But what I would love to see is that this is a little thinner as well. And then we're gonna have another one moving us up. There we go. This is even like that tad bit too tall, but that's okay. We're just going to, first of all, have a piece going over here. That is going to be the connection point. I'm just gonna make that one a lot narrower. Here we go. What dinosaurs are you making this for? Well, there are going to be quite a lot in. So I have already the Microraptor somewhere down here as well. I'm going to show you in a second. So let's see that we don't go too crazily through that rock. So I'm gonna pull that over a little. So let's have a look. Okay, so people can actually access this area. This is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. Let me just grab that stair, and let me just about use this. Oops, come on over. Come on over. As I said, the performance is really coming down now a little. So this is going to be the staircase connecting this and this area. Hopefully, at least. So let's just pull that out here so it connects. Is that connecting right about this height? So that is the connection we need. And then, I mean, the easiest pull will be to just do this and this. Why am I... I'm never confirming my placement. There you have that. I need to put the confirmation plop a little higher that you can actually hear that. Okay, so I think this should all be connected, and the question for dinosaurs is pretty much valid. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plot more dinosaurs in here so we have them. So we had the Archaeopteryx as well as an option. This is obviously the arboreal version of it, I guess. So let's randomize that one. And let's I love the fact how it's actually doing this. Okay, so we've got, oh my god, we've got quite a lot here. This is this all the same? I mean, these are all Archaeopteryx, right? And then we go into some other ones down here. Carolyn, Suzanne, release these animals. So I can now plop them all in here. Vivarium is full, and we're going to plop the same ones in here. Okay, we can still have more of these in here. Let's have a look if we can. Cannot mix species. Okay, and the last one, the last species we can plop in here. Let's see if there's any other flyer we haven't. The Compy can't fly, obviously. The Monochitis can't fly either. I think that's about it. I think the other one is just going to be the Microraptor again. And we're going to randomize the pattern here. We're going to randomize it all. And then we're going to randomize that for the females as well. And just like so. And just like so. Okay, so we can also just grab ourselves these all. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wait. What is that? Is that the... Oh, this is the... Oh, wait, no, this is wrong. Which one is the... Which one is the Archaeopteryx, though? No, the Microraptor. That's the Microraptor we had over here. That's the one we can plop in, right? Yeah, that is... Hey, these are still the same. That is a bit odd. But it doesn't matter. Okay, we can't mix them in here. We can have some more down there. Okay, fine. Fine. The downside of free roaming guests is past calculations are hawk. Yeah, I think this is also what causes some of the issues. But I will let this cause issues now, because I want to see how staff members will actually do with it. And then we will call it a day for today's stream, because I just checked the clock and I'm like, oh my god, how late it is. But the stream was fantastic, guys. I didn't even think I get half of this done. Like not even remotely half of it. I'm also, look, they're all walking over here. They're walking, and I'm just going to say they're going to get a little pathway now down this road. Wooden path? No, they're going to get a natural path. So let me just grab our staff members, like a direct access to this area, because obviously they are pretty much allowed to. Here you go. They can just have that route now. And I'm wondering, like, if I click on some of these duties, guys on duty, where they are planning to go. Because this is something, how they're all, like, why are you guys just, like, walking straight through here? I mean, we're building fences there, so no worries. They will actually be, it's like they don't even mind the business. They're just, like, walking through here casually. Is that because there's like, path? Like, they're taking photos with these guys, like, randomly in these habitats. Oh my god, but they're animated, like, so nicely. Oh god, look at that. It's so cute. It's so cute. Who do we have in here? Do I have someone in here already? I think I don't, right? I think there's no one living in here. No, there isn't. So we can actually have another terrestrial animal back to list. We could have the Titanoboa right in here. So we're going to create this one and create this one. And we're going to create... I think there's only one to be placed in there. But we will be knowing in a bit. So we're just going to release the animal. Exactly, that's what I meant. Vivarium is full. There's like literally only one Titanoboa getting in here, which is fine, you know. That is something I knew. So we can have... Okay, we have them all in here. So we will have more. Look at that one. It's defying gravity a little, but it's working. Yeah, they're creating their own walkthrough exhibit. Okay, that is all good. I'm also wondering, like, incompatible vivarium food. What do you guys need? Do you meat? Or fish? Or that? Oh, they need critters. Okay, you apparently need meat, right? Yeah, and you would also need critters. Yep, okay, cool. So that is fine. So what do you guys need? Fruit? Or feet? Meat? Feed meat? Fish? Or is it also... Okay, so it's also that one. So I'm assuming they all need critters. Insects, basically, that is. Okay, cool. You can't breed the Titanoboa then, I guess, at the end of the day. So wait, is this... This is running low on food, but this is actually... still the correct food. Okay, that is fine. Yeah, okay. This is pretty impressive. So, this is what I meant. Now we have also the guest walking over here. But the fun bit is that the staff members can actually access this area. The lesser fun bit is that people are just randomly walking into the exhibits and just beaming themselves down to the ground. I want to see them use the stairs. Oh, they do use the stairs. Pretty... I mean, it is kind of impressive that they do it. It is kind of impressive. There's also no one living in here. We could actually... do we have one... Would you go in here? No, you can't. Yeah, I'm not sure who I'm going to put in here, but yeah. Needs refill. Yeah, but I mean, you need to... They bring the dung over and then... Oh, okay, feed meat, 0. Yeah, I hope that, like... Do I need to use more staff members, I guess? Because they will obviously need to have, like, dung over here, and we don't have dung. Can I order dung as well? Like, let's have a look what we can... We can order... Let's order some stuff, first of all. Place order. So this is incoming. Awesome. I didn't know that you had to order that, but I think this is just how it goes. And then we can also have some staff management, and we would need to hire some more laborers. Just let's hire quite a lot more laborer and some more keepers. I think that's what we do. Second multiple stuff to fire in bulk. Yeah, but I don't want to just like... So this is that, and we have already purchased some stuff. So this is incoming. Plants are growing, meals, merch, meat. Look, this is the delivery that is coming in, right? This is the delivery coming in. This game is This game is pretty good. This game is pretty damn good. Okay, now we have all the stuff coming in. And I guess now we need some haulers that get all the stuff from over here, right? Oh, look, they're coming already. They're just bringing this over. This is so nicely done. This is like so nicely done. If you click on them, where are you going? Let's have a little look. They're bringing this over here. And because that is all connected with this area, right? So they do deliver. Shall I grab more of these guys? I guess we would need a lot of laborers. Like a lot of them. Like a lot of them. I'm just going to go nuts here. Where do they spawn, by the way? They spawn all... There's one little army. The little army is forming over here, guys. This is the laborer centipede. Glekna, good evening. Hello, how are you doing? There's like a mosquito flying around. I will be completely done with mosquito bites tomorrow. Oh, whatever. Okay, so they're moving all in herds. That's fine. They're moving in herds. It's getting busy in here. But it's very good to see how people can actually access all these areas. This is just what I wanted to have anyways, and so I'm fine with this. This construction will look so much better once this is all nicely done and we've got some actual trees in here. Like the idea, and this is almost like where we will be ending sooner than later, but boreal, I need to have tropical, coastal. I mean, we can also have some coastal stuff in here. Like if we... That thing is teeny tiny. Why is it so tiny though? Like, that's not what I wanted to do. Coastal, where's like tropical? Scrubland. Oh, let's actually just assign tropical. There we have that. So what I will do, obviously, is we will have this look so cool once everything is in. We've got some bigger trees like that, and some smaller ones in the front here. You know, oops, that was a little too slow. We've got these huge ones will be sticking out here somewhere too, you know, and then we will have this also a bit lower, like in the middle. Oops, but we have obviously random scale and random rotation, and then we could also have it like in the front here, so that it does look that you actually can't see stuff, right? You got some other bits like these ones everywhere in here, and then the whole thing will look so much weirder but also so much nicer. Look at all these different kind of trees that will form this area, and it's going to be looking so good once this is done. We will be meandering through here and kind of witness some of the dinosaurs flying in here. We can obviously as we have this thing in, we can now check these things out and get some more tropical plants in. For example, we don't really have much like this, but we can have like different type of things here. Vivarium faux tree. I mean, we'll put some real trees in there as well, but this is just like how we style it. I know you're from Planet Coaster, but I just wanted to drop by and leave a little support before I head to bed. By the way, I'm doing well. Hope you're too. Yes. I am. How is that supposed to be said? I am from Planet Coaster. That sounds like as if I'm working for it. I would love to, but I don't. So, yeah, I guess I know what you mean. But like, I do like what I'm doing over here. Can we get some trees in here too? This is that. This is the habitat exterior. I mean, yeah, I guess there are no real trees in here. So we will be putting some trees actually in there. Guest welfare issue? I've been working here for a while and we still don't have a good place for our breaks. That's not true. I did give you a nice break place. Wait, hold on. Where is that? Didn't I give this to you? Oh wait, do I need to give you like a proper staff room? Let's see if that's the last thing we can do. Modular prefabs, no. Modular pieces, nope. It is actually modules. And then staff logistics. Where is a proper staff recreation? This is composite, loading bay, produce station, produce. What's that? Storage goods large, storage goods small, storage goods large. What is this then over here? Guest facilities, park services, quarantine bay, Staff break room. I think this... Oh, we didn't do that because it's... Ah, yeah. I said I wanted to have that in the main building. This is why. Yeah, the staff break room, obviously, we are going to have like a huge one down here. Two of them, actually. So this is one. And the other one goes here. Like this. And then there's also another one. Just like so. Because apparently, this is all going to be hidden away, and that makes total sense that this is where most of the traffic is going. So, this is... I know you from... Yeah. Yeah, I was confused because of English this time around, because reading English the right way. I should have known better, to be honest. So also, do I need to connect this with the pathway, or will the stuff actually go here anyways? Oh, they will go there. Look at that. They're all just like bopping in there, which is fun. Let's just drag like a nice little path through here. Yeah, that is a bit odd looking, but you know, this is all going to be hidden anyway, so hopefully our staff members will be enjoying that quite a bit. Guest welfare issue. I'm not sure what exactly this is going to be. How many guests do we have? 441 already. This is kind of ridiculous. It's all going on here in the front. Is there like restrooms and stuff in here, or why is everyone like meandering around over here? What's up, Rudy? How are you? Noisy Rooster 18. Yeah, Kane is about to send me to bed. I'm doing good. We've been working on the preparation work here today. I'm just still wondering why there is still no dung in these things. No compost production is halted. But the compost heap is here. So what is the problem with the compost heap? Where no dung production is... I remember there was something I need to place down, and I guess it could be that... Do we need habitat animals for that? Because I remember that they don't produce dung, do they? Because in order to do so, I remember there is some way I need to put these dung production thingies in. Which was, where is it? There was this kind of 4 log insects. I can't put these in here, can I? I mean, I can put this in here. It doesn't really do anything. But there was dung beetle nest, exactly. This is, but I does it matter if I put it in here? I mean, it doesn't do much, right? Because there is, or do they actually produce all dung no matter where I have them? So like, I wonder what happens if I place them all like terribly over here. Wait, why is this thing so cool? Provides animals with fish enrichment. Have you seen that? There were like tiny fishes in here. Oh, that looked so cool. But I wanted to do this. I'm like wondering if I do I mean, I think it won't work because... Exactly, they consume it, and then this is going to be... But like, they would need to have dung for that, right? I mean... I'm not sure if this will produce any dung. And this is then going to be the compost, right? So compost is going to be is needing dung. And now the question is, are these dung beetles producing dung without having actually animals roaming around? Because would that make sense? It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna leave that running and see if that works. Technically, we would need some dinosaurs. Okay. one very last thing, and I promise this is the very last thing, is I'm going to have a look at dinosaurs, and we're going to... No, hold on. Where do I get to the animal production again? Nothing to sell. I want to go to the nursery. Animals. 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 Okay. Open genetics lab. This is where I want back to list. Yeah, back to list. Okay. So I need some small animals for what we need to do. And sort by type, alphabet, rating, price, sort by, can I size? Maybe? No, can't. Filters. All periods, all, I mean, I want to have tropical. So that is that. All sizes, medium. And what about small? Oh, we have some options. We have the Smilodon, but that one is obviously, that one is something rather old. From the ones that we had, medium. So we are going to go with the Ankylosaurus, Nasutoceratops, Orangosaurus, or Yuxia. We're definitely going to have the Yuxia. So the Mutabosaurus, I mean, they're rather big, you know. But it's okay, I guess. It's actually okay. Mutabosaurus is something I do actually not mind. So this is, we can also go for swamp, right? Wetland. Wetland is also going to work. It doesn't need to be everything. So wetland has the Tarbosaurus as well. And the Dilophosaurus, but we're not going to do this. How about small then? Does this add to it? Is there anyone else too small? Actually, oh yeah, that one. The Harris, this wonderful Scaliosaurus. This one is also going to be in here. So create this one. Wonderful patterns. And male as well. Okay, so I guess this is what I'm going to do. They will be living in these areas here, but like, yeah. Whatever. Guys, it's been a pleasure today again. We have started the wonderful build in Prehistoric Kingdom. Again, I've got absolutely no idea when this is going to be released, but it's going to be the dome, dome of the domes, whatever, create new save. And this is going to be interesting. Again, I have no idea if I will get this production up and running, because as of now, I'm not sure that they produce any dung eventually, because they will need some animals to poop. I like the fact they have put some... Look at how this is animated. Oh, so good. Anyhows, I need to end. The dung beetles don't clean enclosures or produce compost. They only provide enrichment for insectivores. But... Okay, but how was that with the dung? Is this just like dung is just animal poop, right? I guess this is what I need to do. But because, like, why does it say... It says insects. Okay, so this is like an enrichment item. Okay, then I can get rid of all of these. But I think, wasn't there, like, there was an item. I remember there was an item for, like, maybe it's gone. Maybe it's dung. Termite, insects, enrichment. Ah, yeah, okay. I mean, it literally stands in here. But, like, I can't give this to them, right? Because they have this. It doesn't work like that. Okay, never mind. Guys, I have to end this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Not sure when exactly. Maybe Monday instead of Tuesday, because Tuesday I have got a match at the evening and it might get very late anyways. The match is starting at 8 p.m. So yeah, I'm absolutely not going to stream on Tuesday. It's going to be Monday most likely. Anyways, goodbye, good night, have a good time, good day, good morning, whatever time.